But welcome everyone to a brand new episode of the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are here on HAVOK in the aftermath of the No Man Standing pay-per-view. And we are going to kick off tonight with the winner of the main event, Bron Breakker. Well, in the ring right now is Bron Breakker's opponent, Tanga Loa. And here comes the menace, the Bulldog. Here comes none other than Bron Breakker. He is definitely a badass, and after WWE No Man Standing, he is on a huge high after defeating none other than Montez Ford in the main event in a last man standing match. The feud, the bitterness, the rivalry between Bron Breakker and Montez Ford has seemingly come to a close at No Man Standing, with Bron Breakker standing tall, becoming the last man standing. And Bron Breakker has made it very clear on social media that he wants the WWE World Championship. Not only does he want to capture it, he wants to take it from Aleister Black specifically. He wants some revenge from months ago at WWE Gold Rush when Aleister Black initially defeated him for the WWE World Championship that was vacant. Well, here we go. We kick off WWE HAVOK with, and here we go as we kick off WWE HAVOK with Bron Breakker versus Tanga Loa. And look at Bron Breakker just exploding out of the corner on Tanga Loa here. And he's just tackling Tanga Loa every chance he gets here. Bron Breakker is a menace when it comes to his in-ring ability. And now look at this, just taking Tanga Loa down with a nice Hurricane Rana. And now gonna take the boot and choke Tanga Loa in the corner here. This is a unstoppable version of Bron Breakker ever since none other than that last man standing match. We saw a complete and utter, just crazy match between Montez Ford and Bron Breakker. Ford really did put up a fight, but and now Bron Breakker with an elbow right to the side of Tanga Loa's head. Ford did put up a good fight, but he was unable to defeat Bron Breakker, even after putting Bron Breakker through the flaming table. And somehow Bron Breakker is still standing here tonight on WWE HAVOK, and once again takes down Tanga Loa here. Goes for a pinfall as Bron Breakker is fully in control of Tanga Loa right now. Now big clubbing blow right to Tanga Loa's back. And now here is Bron Breakker, but now Tanga Loa getting in some strikes on Breakker here, but now Breakker counters Tanga Loa here. Breakker now stalking Tanga Loa after a knee to the face, and now, takes down Tanga Loa here. Bron Breakker, a badass, a full dog here tonight on WWE HAVOK, and now just takes out Tanga Loa here. Now Tanga Loa trying to get to a standing base here. Now here comes, Bron Breakker, but Tanga Loa gets out of the way. And now Tanga Loa has a moment of reprieve to get some offense on Bron, but just like that, Bron Breakker just destroys Tanga. Now Tanga once again takes Bron, but now look at this, a big back body drop to Bron Breakker as Bron now in trouble, but only a one count there for Tanga Loa. Tanga Loa trying to beat up Bron, but it's going to be hard to do as Tanga Loa taking Bron into the corner here. But now Bron able to counter Tanga Loa here. Tanga Loa goes over that top rope. And now look at this, what is Bron thinking? But now Tanga Loa gets back into the ring here. Big backhand by Tanga Loa. Now Tanga Loa puts Braun Breaker back into the corner, bashing his face into the turnbuckle here. And now what is... Ooh, Tonga Loa with a nice clothesline on Braun Breaker here. What is Tonga Loa thinking? But no, Tonga Loa gets dropped on the back of his head, courtesy of his own self, and there's a spear from Braun Breaker out of nowhere, spearing Tonga Loa in half, and Braun Breaker gets the win. One spear, and Braun Breaker destroys his opponents. Well, with Scorched Earth, our next pay-per-view on the horizon, is Braun Breaker going to challenge for the WWE World Championship? We know that's where his mind is at. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is Dexter Lumis doing out here? Dexter Lumis has just been lurking and stalking around the WWE roster, and now he's staring down Braun Breaker from the top of the stage. What is Dexter doing? What business does he have around here? Well, it was last Sunday at WWE No Man's Standing where a huge upset took place. The Women's Tag Team Championships changed hands, and now the new Women's Tag Team Champions, True Goons, Bianca Belair, and Jada Parker, will appear on WWE HAVOK up next. It was quite the upset. We weren't thinking that this would happen at all, especially with the team of Rhea Ripley and Tatum Paxley. But we have new Women's Tag Team Champions, the True Goons, Bianca and Jada Parker. Well, they capitalize on a open opportunity to step up for those Women's Tag Team titles, and guess what? They did exactly that and became the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions at No Man's Standing. And honestly, the former champions, Pretty Deadly Sinners, wrote their own ending to this. I mean, they're the ones who took out Sol Ruca and Maxine Dupree on the HAVOK prior to the pay-per-view. And then they came out to ring thinking that they weren't going to have a match, and up stepped the True Goons. And the True Goons stepped up and took the tag team titles from them. Now, Jada and Bianca are vicious, no doubt about it. They were vicious in that match. They knew this was an open opportunity. And now here comes their opponents. Lola Vice, Raquel Rodriguez are going to team up tonight against the True Goons. Lola Vice ready to step up. Rodriguez ready to step up here tonight. And you also have Zelina Vega, who is a little bit upset over what happened on WWE Exile. She had a huge championship opportunity against Liv Morgan, and it was interrupted by none other than the return of Nikki Bella, who also wants that women's championship back. You have to think that Zelina Vega is vying for another opportunity at that women's championship. Well, here we go. It's tag team action here tonight. You have the Beatdown Club versus the True Goons, Bianca Belair, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Rodriguez. Here we go. Tag team action. Bianca Belair in the corner with Lola Vice here, and now look at this. Bianca Belair gonna tag in Jada Parker right away, and now look at this. Jada Parker and Bianca Belair working together right off the bat here, just tag teaming on Lola Vice here, and this is why they are undoubtedly maybe the most dynamic tag team in WWE today. And now look at this, tagging back in Bianca Belair with quick tags here is oh my god. And now look at Bianca Belair and Jada Parker just working together in tandem against Lola Vice here. They are doing quite well against Lola Vice to kick off this match here, and back in comes Jada Parker here as now both these women. What is Jada doing? Jada now with a nice spinning clothesline on Lola Vice. Goes for the pinfall on Lola here. 1, And only a 1 count there for Jada Parker on Lola Vice here. Now look at this, just takes out Lola Vice. Does Jada Parker. Jada Parker is very, very strong, very crafty, and she is doing the work tonight. Ooh, a big chop against the chest of Lola Vice here. And now just look at Jada Parker, just nasty with it here tonight against Lola Vice. Just nasty with it. Now look at this, what is Parker looking for? Takes a hold of, ooh, Lola Vice and just humps down right on the neck of Lola Vice here. And now Jada Parker full steam ahead and a nasty elbow. And now Jada Parker with a big knee to Lola Vice. Lola Vice in a bad way against Jada Parker, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Now look at this, ooh, a nice, perfectly executed. Oh, and now look at this, Bianca Belair not gonna allow Lola Vice to get that tag in. The Women's Tag Team Champions are really dominating here, showing exactly why they became Women's Tag Team Champions at no man standing here. Now look at this, Lola Vice getting into the fray here with a nice knee right to the face of Bianca Belair here. Bianca, Jada, teaming together here tonight. Now look at this. Lola trying to maybe get a tag in to her tag partner, but no. Bianca fighting out of the corner here. Now look at this. Bianca trying to fight out of the corner, but now look at this. Lola Vice comes in hot with a nice German suplex on Bianca Belair, and there's a spin kick from Lola Vice going for the pinfall on Belair here. And only a 2 count there for Lola Vice. Perfectly executed by Lola Vice spin kick, but was not able to get the victory. Now here is Bianca Belair, stacks up Lola Vice here. And now look at this. This is the power and strength of Belair that is on display here. And now look at this once again. What is Zelina Vega doing? And now look at this once again, just overpowering Lola Vice here is Bianca Belair. Just look at this power of Belair. Just suplexing, power bombing Lola Vice 3 times in a row here. Now look at this. Lola Vice looking to get some momentum here. But now look at that. Raquel Rodriguez interferes into the match here. Raquel Rodriguez interferes into the match, and a spear from Bianca Belair. Now look at this. Takes out Raquel Rodriguez. Now look at this. Lola Vice coming after Bianca, trying to stack up Bianca here. 2. And no, Bianca Belair able to kick out. Now look at this. Lola Vice takes Bianca out of the ring here. And now look at this. And now look at this. Zelina Vega looking to get involved here. But now Lola Vice stacking up with shots on Bianca Belair here. Zelina Vega causing a distraction here tonight. And now just look at Lola Vice with that big right forearm. Now look at this. Bianca Belair sends her into the table here. And now look at this. Bianca Belair takes out Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez taken out of the fray here. And now gets her into the corner here. Oh God, and now what is Bianca? Bianca. Now look at this. Big headbutt from Jada Parker. Nasty headbutt from Jada there. And now Jada and Bianca are just full steam ahead, taking full control of the Lola Vice here. They are just having their way with the Lola tonight. And this is just complete and utter tag team dominance between Bianca Belair and oh God, and now just look at this, the strength. And now back in comes Jada Parker, and look at this, she is not allowing Lola Vice to get near her partner as they cut off the ring here. Very smart. And now what is Jada Parker thinking here? Oh, just a chop right to the stomach of none. Oh, wait. Jada Parker coming up to that top rope here. This is the complete decimation of Lola Vice, using her rear end to destroy Lola Vice in that corner. And now Zelina Vega trying to distract none other than Jada Parker on the outside here. And now look at this. Lola Vice trying to roll up Jada Parker. 1, 2. And no, Jada Parker able to kick out here. Jada Parker able to kick out. Now look at this. Jada Parker counters Lola Vice here. And now look at this. Jada takes out Raquel Rodriguez. This has just been complete decimation here. And now what are they? Oh, wait. They're going for that kiss of death. The double team here. The double team. Going for... Oh, but now Jada Parker handling Raquel. And now look at this. They take out True Goons in dominating fashion. Put away none other than the Beatdown Club. Well, they just proved why they deserve to be women's tag team champions. They have complete chemistry as the women's tag team champions, and they proved it here tonight. This is a new era for the women's tag team division. Well, up next, it is our main event of the evening as Montez Ford looks to get back on track after his loss at No Man Standing. Montez Ford in action up next on HAVOK. Well, what a good showing it was from Montez Ford at WWE's No Man Standing pay-per-view this past Sunday. I think Montez Ford learned a lot about himself, learned a lot about Braun Breaker, and now he can put this feud between himself and Braun Breaker hopefully in the past and move forward.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Well, he really did have a great showing against Braun Breaker, and now Montez Ford says he can put Braun Breaker into his past. Braun Breaker was a better man. Braun Breaker was the last man standing, but that does not deter me from my goals going in to the WWE and becoming WWE World Champion. Tonight, Montez Ford said he wants to test himself, and WWE management says they have the perfect test for Montez Ford tonight. So we'll see who Montez Ford gets in action with, who he locks up with, and who he tries to beat here tonight on WWE HAVOK in this main event match. But this is a big opportunity for Montez Ford to get back on the winning track and get back on his trajectory to try and being WWE World Champion after a big loss at No Man Standing. But who is Montez Ford facing tonight? Oh, and look who it is. It is none other than CM Punk. Well, this is a great pick for a main event match to challenge yourself and get yourself back onto track here. CM Punk is here tonight on WWE HAVOK. Punk taking in the audience here. It's been a while since we've seen Punk on WWE television, but he is here tonight, and he challenges one-on-one against Montez Ford.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, Punk has an opportunity tonight to show out. Punk is a legend here in the WWE, and everyone knows that. Well, Punk has a big opportunity tonight. Every night you step in a WWE ring is a big opportunity to catch eyes, change trajectory, and make a statement. But Punk is here tonight, and he's here to be a challenge for Montez Ford. You can hear the crowd going wild. They're excited to see CM Punk here tonight on WWE Havoc. A former world champion in his own right is CM Punk. So it'd be none other than a great test for Montez Ford to beat CM Punk here tonight in this main event. Here we go. Punk, Montez Ford one-on-one here tonight. And now look at this, CM Punk coming right out of the gate on Montez Ford. CM Punk is not going to take it easy on Ford here, and that is given, as CM Punk is a former world champion. He would love to get back into the title picture himself. Now look at this. Both men lock up, and now Punk with a big right hand here. Punk with a gigantic right hand to Montez Ford, and now Punk going to once again stack up Montez Ford in the corner here, as Montez Ford being tested by Punk early on. And a big right hand as Punk lights up Montez Ford here. And now look at this, Punk with a nice brain buster on Ford, as Ford is being tested in the early parts of this match here. Now Ford able to counter that elbow, and now look at this, Ford coming in with shots on CM Punk here. Lighting up Punk is Ford. Ford now knows what CM Punk's business he is on, and now Punk gonna counter Ford here. And now Ford counters Punk. And now a big insecurity from Montez Ford here, but Punk right back up. Ford able to counter, and another insecurity on CM Punk here. As Ford measuring Punk here. Punk as Ford, and now Ford with a nice arm drag on Punk here. Going for a pinfall on Punk here. Not even a 1 count there from Ford. Now look at this. Ford gonna take Punk up on his shoulders here. Ford has Punk up, and now Punk gonna take some elbows right to the face of Montez here. Both men with a nice collar elbow lock up in this match here, and Ford able to counter, take hold of the wrist of CM Punk here is Ford, and now once again gonna twist the wrist back and wrench the wrist from CM Punk here, and a big shot right to the gut of Punk. This is a big test for Montez Ford here tonight, and Punk, a nice chicken wing, just wrenching it in here is Punk. Now Montez Ford drops down on Punk here. Now Montez Ford laying it in on Punk here. And now, a nice elbow right to the trap area of Punk here. And now look at this, Ford, Punk fighting out here, but now Ford able to counter into that arm bar, that arm attack here. Now look at this, what is Punk doing? Is Punk now fighting out of the grasp of Montez Ford here. And now Ford got caught with a kick here. Ford saying, bring it on, you want to do some damage? Oh, there is a slap from none other but a big kick right underneath the gut of CM Punk from Montez Ford. Now look at this, Ford has Punk up, Ford able to counter down, Ford able to shot back out. But now look at this, Punk with one of those twisting neck breakers. Ford is in the corner here, locked up, and now Ford with a kick right to Punk here. And now Ford coming in hot with a float over DDT, planting Punk right into the mat here. Going for the pinfall on Punk here. 2, and only a 2 count there for Ford on Punk. Great main event, great test for Montez Ford here tonight against a former world champion. Now look at this, Punk fighting out of the grasp of Ford here. Now Punk gonna Irish whip Ford, but now able to counter. But now look at this, Ford down, Punk down, both men down here tonight. Both men spent from the quick, fast-paced energy of this match here. Now Ford has Punk up here. What is Ford thinking? But no, CM Punk holds on. CM Punk holds on with a kick right to the chest. And now Punk with a big double axe handle on Montez Ford. 2, and no, Ford kicks out here. Punk and Ford battling it out here tonight on WWE Havoc in the main event. But could CM Punk be looking to put to sleep Montez Ford here? But no, Punk knows he needs to do a little bit more damage to put away Montez Ford. But now Montez Ford able to counter here. And now look at this, Ford stacks up Punk here. Ford stacks up Punk. Oh, but Punk kicks out before even a 1 count. Now Punk stacks up Ford. And now Ford able to kick out. Now look at this. CM Punk just wrenching that arm and just putting it in awkward positions that could spell damage for Montez Ford. Ford went for another one of those insecurities. Punk went for that big super kick. And now look at this. Ford gonna stack up CM Punk again. 2, and only a 2 count there. 4, and now look at this. Ford got caught in the Anaconda Vice by CM Punk. Is Punk gonna make Montez Ford tap out here tonight on WWE HAVOK? But now Ford, with his wherewithal, taking those knees right to the back of CM Punk here. Now look at this. Ford coming in hot and drops CM Punk down. Ford dropping Punk here. And now Ford feeling it here tonight on CM Punk. And now boom, good night, CM Punk. And now look at this, Ford feeling it against Punk tonight. This is a huge test, taking a little time to soak in, but now's not the time to soak in as Punk kicks out. What a match between Ford and Punk here. Now look at this, a nice arm drag from Montez Ford, and now Ford not going to allow Punk to go anywhere as he locks in a perfectly executed camel clutch on Punk. And now Punk trips up Ford here. And now look at this. Oh, wait. The go to sleep to Montez Ford. The go to sleep to Montez Ford. 3, and Punk defeats Ford here tonight. Oh, Ford suffering another loss here tonight. Well, CM Punk defeating Montez Ford here tonight on WWE HAVOK. What a big win and what a big momentum shift for CM Punk. We haven't seen him on WWE TV for a few months, but CM Punk is back.
Join us for the hottest battle of the summer as WWE presents Scorched Earth, coming soon.